It's funny, the job that I do is one that's quite difficult to explain. My mother still thinks I'm a translator. I'm Michelle Ryan. I'm from Limerick originally, and I am working as a lawyer linguist in the European Parliament. We're lawyer linguists, so basically what we do is we try and ensure the quality of the text of legislation, EU legislation. We try and make sure that it means the same legally in each language, each of the official languages, which means we work off comparison with the English version of the text. Usually you compare your language version with the English version, and you ensure that the legal meaning is going to be the same, because in the court, the plaintiff can rely on they're all equally valid. So if there's discrepancies, you can rely on the one that suits you best. Sometimes I enjoy nothing more than having a day in front of a text. You know, you're in your screen and you're reading a text and kind of correcting it insofar as you can, putting in comments and questions. But then we also have these really long meetings, as in sometimes the meetings go on for days at a time, you know, maybe 9 hours a day for 3 days in a row, working through a text line by line with maybe 10, 12 of you in the room, and you kind of comment on the text as you go through it and give your advice. Sometimes it can be more policy based, and we can't really contribute so much to that because our job is not to be political in any way. I think that was one of the reasons I was open to moving from Ireland. The job I was in wasn't particularly challenging me. I didn't feel fulfilled in any way. But sometimes you can kind of feel, okay, look, I made a convincing argument today. The text is a little bit better because of something I said. I think I was quite lucky. I was open and ready for a change. And it was really nice because it was my first time ever living alone. I came here and I remember the first weekend, I just moved into my house and I had no furniture, because here you rent and it's unfurnished, and it was bleak. I came home from work on the Friday evening and I didn't have a chair to sit on. I was sitting on the floor. I had no internet. I was trying to steal the neighbor's internet, and I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do now? This is terrible. This is my life. It took a while, and it was definitely scary, but I think someone gave me advice. They said, don't turn down any social invitations in your first few months. And I kind of went with that as just to be open to new things. And then gradually you find your little space in the world here.